Please come in.
Morning. Good evening.
Please take a seat. You want to take the mask off?
Yeah, sure, sir.
You know the meaning of your name,
Yes, sir.
given name,
Yes, sir.
and Azim is your surname?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me the meaning of both.
Sir, the meaning of name ASIM is protector or messiah, the one who leads. And the meaning of Azim is big or great.
So, right, ASIM.
Yes, sir.
Your branch in BTech was
So mechanical engineering.
mechanical, right? Okay. The subjects you have mentioned, it's not the branch. In
Yeah.
that.
Yes, sir.
Environmental is a subject.
Yes, sir. So it was one of my elective subjects in the mechanical degree course.
That's all. Huh.
Okay.
Anyways, you have done your BTech from IIT Indore.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What difference you find between IITs and normal colleges, matlab non-IITs?
So the major difference is the autonomy the institutes, Indian Institutes of Technologies wield. So the kind of curriculum they can choose, the kind of policies and various intakes that they can have is solely the decision of the college committee.
Mm-hmm.
So in different colleges, the government, the authority of the government is more profound, so to say.
Which one?
And sir, apart from that, sir, the grants from government is also higher in Indian Institute of Technologies with regard to other colleges.
Right, as you said, government fundings and grants are more to IITs.
Yes, sir.
That's good. But government have done something or invested something upon you to make you a mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
And despite those efforts, your training process of 4 years, graduation, don't you think it is being diverted? Because your dream now to a different aspect other than working to your core mechanical.
Sir, in my opinion, sir, the vision of education and granting funds to the education institutes is more with respect to creating human resources rather than particular as such as engineers or doctors, so to say.
Okay.
So in my opinion, sir, I can prove my worth in different fields also apart from mechanical engineering. So the basic idea is creating human resources rather than creating specific engineers or doctors, in my opinion, sir.
How is it useful then? If we select you for CISF, which is your top priority,
Yes, sir.
how will your mechanical engineering be helpful to us?
So can I take a moment, sir? So mechanical engineering aspect would first of all bring objectivity to my decision making. The facts and figures, I would be able to scrutinize them in a more objective way. So I think so that way I can take help from a mechanical engineering background to CISF. So apart from that, sir, the enterprise, I would say the jugaad stuff can also be helpful in during different ground operations and stuff like that. And sir, so these are the two things that are coming to my mind.
How did you reach this interview room?
Sir, I took an auto, sir.
You took an auto. Have you ever been to metro?
Yes, sir.
Delhi metro?
Yes, sir.
Delhi metro is guarded by CISF.
Yes, sir.
Tell me those mechanical equipments or articles which are placed in metro used by CISF personnel.
So there is a shield that is used. Sir, there are different weapons that they are using.
Missiles are there.
No, sir, missiles are not there, sir. And so different communication gadgets they are using. And so these are the things that I can think of right now.
Gun?
Yes, a gun, ammunitions and guns. There are.
Gun is there.
Yes, sir.
Why are you not going towards police, your father have retired as a DSP.
Yes, sir.
Why have you not been towards policing? Why you have entered into CAPFs?
So because the role is greater in CISF, the diversity of work is more, the area of operation is more, the kind of operations that I would be getting would be more. So that's why, sir, these are the reasons that I opted for a greater role related job.
Right. Asim, CAPF, State Police and Defense.
Yes, sir.
Compare three of them.
So the state police comes under the state government specifically. So the CAPFs come under Ministry of Home Affairs, and defense, the army comes under Ministry of Defense. Sir, apart from that, sir, the operations are also very much different. The state police is strictly confined to the state, maintaining law and order and other aspects. So the CAPF has a wider role, providing security to strategic establishments, law and order problem on a wider context, border management, border security, and stuff like that. And defense, they are majorly destined to go for war scenarios and also external threats. Yes, sir.
Okay, Asim.
So what are your attractions in security forces job?
Sir, during my internship in ISRO, I was placed in Kerala. So there, because of my Hindi speaking background, I got to interact with the CISF personnel over there. So I was very much intrigued by the responsibility they had, the kind of respect that they wielded in front of senior employees of ISRO only. So that's why, sir, the uniform services very much intrigued me. So that's why I thought of going to CISF also.
What are the environmental concerns these days, especially in India?
So there are several environmental concerns. So first and foremost is air pollution. Second is water pollution. So third is solid waste management issues. And sir, deforestation is also an environmental concern. And sir, apart from that, land degradation can also be an issue.
Any solution that you have in mind to address these problems?
Yes, sir, the government of India has several schemes and programs and policies to cater to different aspects of environmental.
You, as an environmental student,
Yes, sir.
what would you offer?
Sir, in case of air pollution, sir, we can go for electric vehicles, and in case of water pollution, we can check effluents from different industries, and also, sir, groundwater extraction policies can be a bit more stringent with respect to agriculture and industries. And sir, in land degradation, sir, we need to check deforestation and also try to create several green belts around deserts so that land degradation cannot further advance in those areas. And sir, in solid waste management, sir, different technological breakthroughs should be utilized at a large scale.
Hello, Asim.
Yes, ma'am.
As per the constitution, you belongs to a religious minority, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, along all of till now in your life, what all difficulties you have faced? And do you faced any difficulty till
No, ma'am.
now, being a part of a religious minority?
No, ma'am, I haven't faced any difficulty.
Fine. And what type of trust you will able to maintain if you get selected in CAPF? Because if you are posted in, suppose, the area which is other religion oriented, then in India generally it is considered that the Muslim oriented persons are less distrust or are distrust in nature. So how will you manage that misconception of the people around you?
Ma'am, in my opinion, I don't think that people of India are that myopic that they think in terms of religion when a person is standing there in a uniform. I mean, in my opinion, sir, ma'am, I don't think that any people will feel any threat regarding, be it any religion a police officer or any officer is having. So that is a background aspect, and when in a uniform, I don't think that there will be any problem regarding that. Ma'am, apart from that, if it's still there is some reservations regarding some groups, I would try to make things as transparent as possible, trying to gather their opinion and their aspirations as well in my decision making, and that's why we can cater to their aspirations as well.
Fine. Recently, Dhawan 1 is seen in news. What it is about?
Ma'am, I am not able to recall this.
No problem. Just give some political roadmap of rural development.
I'm in India, largely.
Yeah, in India, definitely.
Ma'am, the local self-governments can be more empowered. The financial, the developments and with respect to responsibilities and finance can be increased to increase their role. Apart from that, we can increase the participatory democracy by increasing role of more public consultations, consensus making and stuff like that. So we can do that by also, ma'am, we can. And these are some things that I can remember.
You just said local bodies, right? You indicated towards panchayat and municipalities.
Yes, ma'am.
Which part is dedicated to panchayat in our constitution?
Part 9, I guess.
Part 9. Do you remember the articles associated with it?
Ma'am, I think it is 273, if I'm not wrong. I may be wrong.
Fine. You belong to Patna, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just name any 3 famous monuments which is for which Patna is known.
Ma'am, there is Golghar, there is Agam Kuan, and ma'am, there are various British era buildings like Patna Secretariat and Patna High Court.
What type of art and culture is observed, you have observed in Patna?
Ma'am, art and culture related to Patna are Patna Kalam is there. Patna Kalam is a painting type. Apart from that, in architecture we have Indian Gothic architecture, which has influence of
You have
British.
been in painting as well, right?
Ma'am, my subject in class 12 was painting.
Yeah. So, what all type of paintings you used to make that time?
Ma'am, it wasn't any professional painting. We were taught different aspects of. We were given different projects. We have to complete that, and we studied a little about Indian art and culture.
Fine. Why you have missed 1 year between your 12th and BTech?
Ma'am, I was preparing for IIT JEE exam.
And you succeeded.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
हेलो
Hello, sir.
आप पटना बिहार से आ रहे हैं, तो पहले इसे मगध राज्य के नाम से जाना जाता था। तो अभी पहले टाइम पर, एंशियंट टाइम पर ये काफ़ी ग्रो हुआ, डेवलप हुआ इसका, लेकिन अभी के टाइम पर हमारे पॉलिटिशियन इसके लिए एक शब्द यूज़ करते हैं, बीमारू राज्य। तो अभी ऐसा क्या हो गया कि ये ग्रो नहीं कर पा रहा है या अभी ग्रो नहीं हो रहा है?
Sir, shall I speak in Hindi or English?
जो भी आपको पसंद हो, जो जिसमें भी आप बेटर आंसर दे सकें।
सर, बिहार में पॉलिसी का बहुत अभाव रहा है. Apart from that, sir, can I speak in English, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, apart from that, sir, we can see the political apathy was huge during the 80s and 90s particularly. There were frequent change of governments, there were frequent president rule that was, because of that, sir, the development of Bihar wasn't up to the mark. And sir, the population of Bihar at the same time was growing it was the fastest in India. So because of that, because of low development indicators, low political stability, and at the same time great population growth lead to very low human development indicators. So that's why, sir, the backlog of so much less development during 80s and 90s has a spillover effect during now also, sir.